Hello everybody, Advanced64 here. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we made it here to Mossdeep City. Our slogan, cherish Pokemon. And in order to cherish more Pokemon, we're gonna figure out what sort of Pokemon are actually hiding above this island today. In the next episode, we're actually gonna take care of this gem, but I'd rather go check this place out because one, there's a lot of trainers up here that we can fight for good experience, like this lady over here. Oh, they're just gonna completely miss me by, I guess. But alright, let's give you a check. Oh, would you like to take on the water Pokemon I raised? Of course you have a water Pokemon, you're a swimmer. But out goes the Sea King, and we can probably just one-shot this with Deku's Leap Blade here. And we'll see how much experience that can be. 123. Yeah, no, that's not exactly it. 1,237. That's still really good. But we got a few more guys over here. We even got a item hiding over there. Let's see if we can get a double battle going on. Why would a bird keeper let me come out to the sea? Hey, was it you throwing garbage into the sea? And people just dumping trash in the sea? I mean, I believe it. People do that, like, in real life. And there's, like, a whole, like, trash, like, heap at, like, somewhere in the ocean. Like, a whole little, like, small island of just trash. Because there's so much trash. But, let's go ahead and... I'm actually gonna use a dig to see if we can take care of that militia. We'll fake up the Tropius. That way... just in case if it had any flying moves. I don't think it really does get too many flying moves, but I could be wrong. I never really used one. It could end up having, like, wing attack or something. But, we're doing pretty good so far. I think we can just Ice Beam it and take care of that guy. And hopefully Dig will take care of the Ledge Electric, and yes it did. It was very, very nice. And we got a decent experience going around. I might even get Deku up to level 42 by the end of this battle. And, ooh, a Machamp! But that's awesome. Okay. Don't get to see too many of those in Pokemon Emerald. Especially since you can't really trade with people unless you A, have a friend, or B, a trading cable. Or the wireless adapter, I think it's called, for it. But we got a Zatsu and a Machamp right now. Not a bad team. I think we'll go try to focus that Machamp more. If this Leap Blade doesn't take it out, the Surf should pick up that slack. And, ooh, okay, yeah, only took it down to half health. This Zatsu is definitely going to survive this Surf, though, because it can be a little bit defensive. And, yeah, it didn't do too much at all. And same thing with Machamp, unfortunately. Luckily, it did not attack, it just used Foresight, which is really dumb. We're not Ghost types. Not going to do anything. Let's go ahead and pursue this Zatsu, just try to get some super effective stuff off on it. And that actually did pretty good. Never really gonna see the alternate, like, use of a pursuit, where if you switch out a Pokemon, it's gonna still, like, hit. Maybe we saw it, like, a little bit earlier, because there's not too many Pokemon that even have pursuit at this late point of the game. But most people don't even switch their Pokemon, so not really gonna do too much in that aspect. Okay, we got both of these guys down. We get a decent amount of experience, and I was correct. We got up to level 42 with Deku. Might be good for him. I might switch him up. See what I can put out in front first. But okay, I'll tell you why I'm here. I don't know why you're here. I just wanted to fight you and get this Pokemon. And alright, let's go ahead and get this. We got a big pearl, so not too bad. Beating those guys, you'll even get more money for getting this big pearl. Just sell that to the shop, and you'll get, like, I think like 3,000. I put a message in a bottle and put it out to sea. I'm sure that a girl swimmer will find it. Well, hopefully she does, and hopefully she likes your weird letter, man. But let's go ahead and put Batman out in front. We can have Batman take care of a couple battles out here. And I don't want to dwell out over here too long, because I want to get to more the reason why I'm even out on the sea in the first place. And that's this little place right here. This little cave, but I'll talk more about it after this double battle. So we'll do one more battle, and then we'll go inside and see what that's about. There's about, I would say, maybe 6 or 7 trainers out here, not including, you know, double people like this. So you can definitely get a good amount of experience. I might go around and clear them up after this episode. I'm not going to show all of them off because they're pretty much all the same. There might be one more sailor guy. I believe he has a Machoke and a Pelipper, and I think that's it. But other than that, there's not too much other guys to really fight. the main attraction here is what that little cave was. So let's go ahead and beat this double battle. And we got Babbitt up already level 40. That was quick. But alright. I still want to have him out in front because we haven't really shown him off too much. If we go in here, this is Shoal Cave, a very interesting location in Pokemon because it's really one of only, no, it's really the only place I can really think of that does this. Right now, it's actually in a certain mode for high tide. As you can see, there's a lot of water going around, like all around us right now in this cave. But the main thing to do in this cave is if we talk to this old man, are you planning to go deep in there? How about bringing back some shore salt and some shore cells? I can make you something good if you bring me the ingredients. And that sounds good to me. How about we go looking for said ingredients? And while we do, we're probably going to find one certain other Pokemon in here, because Shoal Cave actually has an exclusive Pokemon in this location that you can't find anywhere else in this in the entire region. That would be this guy, Speel! Speel is a really good Pokemon. If you've ever used Lapras, Lapras is very similar to Speel. The only difference between Lapras and Speel is Speel will evolve, and eventually its final evolution will actually be a little bit more bulky than a Lapras. I believe Lapras just has more health overall. But definitely not at all a bad Pokemon. It even has the ability Thick Fat, so even though it's a water-ice type, so it won't resist too much, it's actually going to take even less damage from, I believe, fire and ice attacks. So, not too bad at all. It could definitely become a really good tank. The only problem I'd say with it is that it's so late in the game that it's really not going to matter. If you look at this is a very interesting thing that we've not really seen anywhere else. A little, like, a blue thing on a rock. It's the shore cell that guy was talking about. Then it'll all crinkle up when it's done. Nothing really hiding back there, except maybe there's an item. Nope. Just wanted me to go back there to waste my time. We got another Speel coming out. I believe you can find Speels up to level 30 in this area. So, not too bad at all. They're not amazing for giving you experience. I definitely would try to go more for those trainers out there. And don't forget to, if you're ever low on experience, you can always check if there's any other trainers around the world trying to refight you on your Pokédev. I showed how you can do that earlier. If you just go to Match Call, you can just figure out if they got a Pokeball next to their name and fight them like that. Zubats also show up here. I believe their evolutions also show up here. It might be the first cave where they'll actually do that. I believe you can also find Golbat is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but I'm not sure if we'll find that while running around. We might. I haven't really put on a rappel just to kind of save time. Main part about this place is now that we're getting the shore shells. You might have realized we've not seen some shore salt yet, and that's kind of what is playing towards what I was saying earlier when I entered this whole area. If you see, there's a lot of platforms around to kind of help you walk around, and right now there's a lot of these stairs. That'll be easier for you to kind of just like walk on these. But, oh wow, for candy. I'm kind of losing my train of thought. But the whole thing of this is that, remember how I said there was high tide? There's actually a low tide state of this whole cave. And in this low tide state of the cave, you'll be able to find more of these shore salts. You can only find the shore shells at the moment. So, how about we move on a little bit more? I might actually catch this Speel, why not? Because we got this guy down to low health. How about we just put this... actually, I think we have that net ball that we got earlier. Might come in handy later, but you know what? We'll use it. We'll use it right now. Net balls are incredibly helpful balls, by the way. They actually have a higher catch rate than an Ultra Ball if you're using it on a water Pokemon or a bug Pokemon. Honestly, because it's so late at this point of the game, you're definitely just going to be using it on this on just a water type. And trust me, net balls are actually going to be really important for a certain Pokemon down the line. I'll definitely let you know that because I'm definitely going to pick up like 30 of them, because I don't even think that's going to be enough to catch the Pokemon. But alright, so what do I name the Speel? How about to make it even more confusing? I'm gonna name it seal. Not even normal spelling of seal, just, you know, the Pokemon seal. There we go. So now it's a seal now. And maybe if I evolve it, it'll become a Dugong instead of a Celio. Alright, but moving on here, we do have this area, I think. I don't know if that's returning us out. Ooh, level 30, that was just what I was saying is the highest one. I'm actually gonna put on one of the repels I got earlier, just because, well, I'm getting a little bit tired of getting all these Zubats and Spiels in my way. Yep, this was just the way back, but if you go out here, there is a big pearl. I believe I only have 3 shore shells, yes. Before you leave, you want to make sure you got 4 shore shells, or shore salts if it's low tide. I'll show what that is in a little bit. Let's go ahead and go over here. I believe this is just a little area that I was missing, just this one little part. But okay, that's fine with me. We got the shore shells, and now we can just go on and... I don't know if we talk to the guy, he's going to be like, oh, you got all the shore shells, come back later so you can get the salt. But we can't really do anything else in this area right now. But it will be a little bit cooler when we come back a little later, and I'll show off what that's about. Let's go down this water here. We'll talk to this old man, see what he wants to do. And if you bring me 4 of each... Nope, he's just going to say that. So... main thing about this is that Shoal Cave will switch its tide every 6 hours in-game, and if you remember setting the clock at the beginning of the game back at your house, that's what this was about. So I'm personally going to do some stuff to figure out what time it is exactly for me, and then I'm going to do another recording later and patch it together to get you a whole video of this with low tide. So, I'll see you back when I have done that. Hello everybody! We're back at Shoal Cave a few hours later, if we enter right now. As you can see, it looks a little bit different. There's not as much water, and if we go over here, actually cave, it kind of looks more like a whole actual cave now. We can go down here, and let's see where this whole new area opens up for us. Wow, level 32 Spiel, kind of debunking what I said earlier about how there's only level, like, 30 is like the highest. But that's pretty close to actually evolving. I believe Spiel will actually evolve at level 35, and then again at level 43 after it evolves that time. Both are very good Pokemon, especially since a water Pokemon is definitely pretty helpful against this next gym here. So if you do need a Pokemon for it, just would need a little bit of training, but you can always just teach the Surf and, you know, bring it to a place. Well, there's not too many places with, like, Graveler here, unfortunately. Wait. I mean, I guess you could take them to the Magma Hideout. That would be a very good place to train them up, but sometimes it's a little hard to find Pokemon there. I think this might be the place that leads downward. Nope, this is actually the right place to go. So, instead of those blue things that we're trying to collect for the other, for when the tide is high, we want to collect these little sand patches. This is the shore salt. And we need, again, 4 of these. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. I guess 2 S's make it hard for me to pronounce. There's another one down there, but we can't really reach it because we're going across this. Going across over here, too, and our repel wore out. I think it was my only one that I brought with me, unfortunately. That's okay, though. Oh, nope. But it doesn't look like we have another salt over here. But there does look like a little cave that we can go down. So how about we check that out? And there's actually a dude hanging out here. What are you doing? The penetrating cold around these parts is an amendment to training. But with focus, one can overcome. But this focus band buckle down and withstand the cold. And we got a focus band. Focus band is actually a pretty useful item. I'll show it off real quick in my bag. If you hold it, it'll occasionally prevent you from fainting. And unlike a focus sash that will always do it whenever you're at full health and it'll stop you from fainting in one attack, that's what a focus sash does. A focus band, however, can activate whenever, just whenever you're going to go down. However, it's a luck chance, but you can also have it activate multiple times in a row. So it could be very good, or it could be very bad. Really kind of dependent. However, this guy talking about the cold is actually referring to over here. So let me show off what is over here exactly. If we push over the rock, with our strength, let's go down here and check out what's below the cave. And it's this. Oh, this is kind of the only place like this in Pokemon Emerald. There's an ice place, ice physics. So when we go across the thing, we just kind of slide across. I have no other choice but to slide across. And there is also a specific Pokemon that we can only find here, this ice part of the Shoal Cave. And there is also another thing up there, as you can see with that Pokeball. We just have to solve an ice puzzle for it. And honestly, I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just gonna try to remember if I can do it correctly. I believe I did. Yep, perfect. And then there's another part here too. Don't know what to do for this one. Maybe if I just go up ahead, we can just get it on our way back. Because there's actually 2 items here. It makes sense if Ice Beam was also here, but I'm pretty sure we got Ice Beam earlier. I'll also see if I can try to find that Pokemon real quick, because it's a pretty decent Pokemon. Let's go over here. Pretty much got it, but maybe I'm speaking a little too soon. Yeah. Alright. Oh, yep, I got it now. Alright, we got we got the TM7 for Hail. Very nice if you're running an all-ice team, otherwise it's not really good. It's pretty much just Ice Sandstorm, and not too many abilities really benefit from whenever it's hailing. So Hail is in a very good condition, but another main thing that is also here, and this could be very useful if you're using any ice types or have anybody with Ice Beam. This is a Never Melt Ice. This is one of those held items that you can give to a Pokemon and it will increase the power of a certain move. For in this case, Never Melt Ice will increase the power of Ice-type moves. And now, I'm going to do a thing where I'm going to see if I can run around this little part, because it's the easiest part to run around in this whole spot, this whole cave area. And, well, we even found some cool bats. Not bad for training, because they'll get a good amount of experience, but I want to see if we can find exclusive Pokemon that you can only find on this part. Do I recommend this Pokemon entirely? No, not too much, because it's an okay Pokemon, but it's really not that great. At this point, I'm just finding that Wing Attack is just kind of a little bit faster than running, but maybe at that point it wasn't. Spiels could end up surviving them. But I guess it was just that one Spiel, really bulky. But, okay. I don't know what where this snow is going to be. I think I'm going to cut when I can actually find it, because I thought I would be able to do it if I just did like a few encounters there, but well, I'm not finding anything but Spiels. So I'll be right back as soon as I find a snow run. Oh, there we go. We found a snow run. So this is the only place that you can even find snow run. Snow run doesn't originate from these games, so this is the first time you can even catch a snow run in any Pokemon game. However, it does not have its second evolution that you can get in Diamond and Pearl, being Frostlass. If you get a snow run in this game, no matter what you do, it can only become a Glalie, because Dawnstones don't exist and Frostlass was not invented yet. So really, this is really the only thing that snow run is good for. And I wish I had more stuff to really help out with catching this guy, because I don't want to kill him. I want to see if I can catch him real quick. And maybe? Okay, yeah, I was lucky about it. Got a male one. I don't know why, because they don't really even have that much big eyes, but for some reason these guys remind me of those the yellow dudes in Despicable Me. I don't really like them too much, but we're not really using this guy, so we're gonna call him Minion. You can also think of like the Otter DreamWorks movie, Megamind, I think it was, when you think of that guy, because that guy had a guy called Minion. But we do have another Super Repel. That's very nice. I'm getting tired of running into Spiels and Crobats. Luckily, it didn't take too long to find that snow run after that. It's only about a 10% encounter to find here. Now I gotta solve the whole thing again in order to get back out here. Maybe I should have waited and did that at that point before. I even forgot how to do it. Okay, so I just need to go right here and go over here. Okay, so I made another potion, kinda, it was kinda unnecessary, but we can just move on ahead. So, I believe there's 2 exits out here. One's gonna help us find a shore stall, and one takes us back to the beginning, and I believe that's down that ledge here. So how about we check out this little exit over here? And yep, we're back in the place where we can find the salts. There's actually one right down here. Let's go ahead and get that salt, and we would only need 1 more, and we're all set with this place. There's nothing else to find. But let's go ahead, and I believe we saw it right up here. So, yep, there it is. Very easy. Okay, wow. I was surprised that we got that easily enough. I mean, the hardest part about this place is just that ice room. It's totally optional. There's no reason to go there. But, yep, as you can see, I got 4 shells and 4 oh my god, shore salts and shore shells. I don't know why that's, like, a word twister for me. Maybe two SHs. But with both of those, we can return to the old man out front, and maybe he should have something for us. Let's go back out in here, because I did say this was a little exit back to the beginning, so how about we go do that? And, oh, I think we went past here at one point. Yeah, I think we did. But either or, oh no, we went through the other cave over there, but that's just another way to look around for the salts. Oh, hey! Shore salt and shore shells, and enough of them too. Would you like me to make a shell bell with them? And yes, please. Alrighty then, I'll make a shell bell right away. And there, done. We got the shell bell, and this is actually a pretty useful item. I probably don't use it too much unless it's a single player, but the shell bell's chime is simply sublime. You can get more ingredients to make more every other day. If you ever know the item leftovers, very similar to that. Oh well, we have an Emio coin in that, and I haven't changed up items in a while. But I'm gonna show what Shell Bell does, because it's a little bit different from leftovers, because it does not heal every other turn. But it will heal your guy back. But in order to do that, we just need to do an attack off. As you can see, we're going to do some decent damage to the spiel, and right after we do that, we're going to do this. This is entirely unique, if you remember, when we were just kind of obliterating spiels left and right earlier. We did not get health back for it, and depending on how much HP you do for damage against another Pokemon, you're going to get some of that health back as long as you hold a Shell Bell. Right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to have the Shell Bell on me right now, but I think it could definitely be very useful in our next gym fight. Personally, I could also train up all our guys. As you can see, Bat definitely got to level 41 at one point when we were running around. I literally just didn't show taking out one gold bat, and it was enough. But our team is really coming along, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to take out the next gym now, which is exactly what I want to be doing in this next episode, once we run away from the Zubat and Spiel. Oh my god, I really wish I had more repels. I should have stocked up before I got here. But, alright, that was the entirety of Shoal Cave. Just a quick refresher, the time will change every 6 hours, and after a day that you've collected both the salts and the shore salts and the shore shells, they'll actually reappear the next day, so you can make multiple shell bells and end up even having like one on your entire team. So it's very helpful. But that's pretty much it for this episode, and thank you very much for watching this kind of like 2-parter and a half, so we can show off this entire unique place in Hoenn. In the next episode, we're going to take on the 7th gym, and this one's going to be a tough one, so I hope you'll stick around, and we'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching this episode!